Hey, hey! Welcome to the greatest fusion of football, Warhammer 40k, strategy games, and RPGs you've ever seen. Blood Bowl 2. Uh, I remembered this game existed and that I really liked it. Inspired by the fact that the third one is in development, maybe in some sort of beta. I imagine it'll probably be fairly similar to this, but this came out in like 2015, so I imagine there will be some nice upgrades. Um, so I'm probably just gonna jump right into a match against AI. Got to create a team because one of the wonderful things about this game is that there are all kinds of different races you can play that really kind of change up your strategy of the game, and you get to give your boys experience as they play and as they like score touchdowns and things, and as they hurt other players. So that's where the RPG elements come from. So we got human, orc, dwarf, Skaven, which are like rat people, high elf, dark elf, Bretonian, which are just like crappy knights, chaos, which are the goat men, lizard men, Norse, undead, necromantic, so zombie kind of, Nurgle, which is just like eldritch horror, and then back to human. And they've all got their strengths and weaknesses here. Some of them are more beefy, some of them are more mobile. I am going to go ahead and create a Skaven team. Because, I mean, who doesn't love Ratmen? That's just a good aesthetic right there. So, strengths of the Rats, a true running team. Can win the game even when outnumbered. They have a decent frontline man, at least a single frontliner. Not the tankiest people in the world, so they can get hurt more easily, and they are really reliant on some of their smaller, weaker guys who are the runners for their true running team aesthetic, and can get outnumbered because they're weak. So they're amazing though still because they're rats, so you can't go wrong with that. So we'll call our team the Sniffy Skitters. Team motto: if you if you can't sniff it, it ain't worth doing. Team logo. And I love this just ridiculous customization. I mean, we gotta go with the cheese and jersey. I mean, we gotta go with the cheese. So that is a perfect team if I've ever seen one. And then you get to pick like your home field. Let's see. I kind of like this one. It's just a classic. Stadium name. Rat. Ratty.
What pass don't X3 sponsor?
Ratty touchdown. Luckily, this doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna let the AI just hire my first team people because I don't want to go into all the drafting right now. And they're my boys, and they're lovely, and I love them. So gotta put these boys into a league. Just gonna do AI league and the standard format, which is just kind of a tournament format. 32 teams, single elimination. And just get right into setting up the first game. who we will be playing against. Vampire. Interesting. Apparently that's like a DLC. A DLC race that the AI has that we didn't. So I haven't played against them. So playing against a vampire team just with the stock 1000 star, I guess, experience, which is just what you start at. I'm also at 1000, so it'll be an even game in terms of that. As like I mentioned, when you do things, this rating goes up depending on how many games you win, and I think depending on like the experience of your team, how good your boys are.
Team found. This is going to be interesting.
So here you can draft, well, not really draft, purchase extra things for the game. If you have money that you've earned from your league, right now since it's the first game of the league, everybody's starting at 0. But some of these things you can do. This bribe is you can bribe the referee, so you can do like more fouls, or if you get caught breaking the rules, you don't get penalized if you can blow one of your bribes. You can just get star players here who join you for one game, and they're really good and have a bunch of abilities and stuff. So there's a lot of those. You can get extra rerolls, which I think you get like 2 per half. It's either 2 per half or 2 per quarter, where you can just get another attempt on something that's important. And just a lot of other fun stuff. But it takes away from your cash reserve that you earn up over time. Obviously, right now we have nothing, so this is fine. We can just get right into it.
Are you ready to play?
The game also has these 2 great announcers, this creepy, sophisticated vampire man and a big ol' ogre.
Welcome back, Blood Bowl.
Sleeping Lords. What did I name my team? Can I skip through their introduction? I don't want to skip through mine, though, so I don't want to risk hitting the button. There it is. Oh yes, the Sniffy Skitters, of course. Does my guy just have a gun? I've never played Ratmen before. Oh, look at those absolute legends, though. So each team kind of has different styles of players, I guess. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and receive the ball.
It's simple. Avoid the vampires and jump on the frog.
Some are better than others. For the most part, usually the frontliners are stronger. The people in the back can run farther. Some are better at throwing. Some are better at catching. So, my guy apparently has a dodge ability, so he's easier to walk through people, because if you get into their zone of influence, they can knock you down if you're trying to pass. Whoops. Oh, this guy's the same. Yeah. So this is just the kind of setup formation beforehand. So it looks like I've just got some runners here, which I keep swapping them. Isn't surprising, as the game suggested. And some more frontliners. A couple of them have this block ability, which makes them a little bit tougher in the front. So it looks like these 2 are my biggest boys, then some kind of more generic frontliners, and then my runners. So I'll probably just let this setup go, because I don't exactly remember how to play this game. It's probably been a year since I last played it or more. So I'll probably just go with the standard formation, but I could make it basically whatever I wanted. But I imagine the game picking for me did a fine job for this first game. So this is the kickoff. And this is a random event, often happens at the beginning of the game, and can happen throughout it. Perfect defense. The Sleeping Lords can set up again. So essentially, if I had changed, they could respond to, I guess, A, where the ball went, and B, my setup here. Oh, I got guys back here. I thought it seemed a little light, and I was wondering where my gunman was. So apparently my gunman is my thrower. He's got sure hands, so he can pick up the ball more. Consistently. And he's got pass, so he can pass more consistently. He's got better chance at rolling well for them. So, I mean, it landed close to him, so I don't think there's any reason not to send him out there. 67% chance to pick it up. Though, if I failed, it is worth noting that my turn would be over. So, you want to do things that you know are going to work first. How do I move? Okay. And maybe bring him up even a little more. How do I do it? Because I'm trying to make this guy who's a lineman kind of get in this little area to be able to defend my thrower and maybe this runner who I might throw it to. So I honestly might even go as far as he can out this way, because my runner is going to be able to go way past.
I've played on this pitch before, Jim.
So I only got a minute and a half left, so that's something I should keep in mind. Now I'm just going to be looking into trying to knock some people down here. I gotta go faster here. This is probably not optimal play. Because, again, I haven't played this in a while. But essentially I'm rolling for what I can do to this boy. And I rolled a knockdown here, but since I have the block ability on the man I'm trying to hit him with, it won't knock me down, so this is the play. So he has less options on his turn now. And since he went down, there are fewer people kind of helping his roll, so I can use one of these boys to get a 2-die advantage rather than 1 that I was seeing here earlier. And then I can get him knocked down and pushed this way. So I will probably do that and follow him. And this is the charm of this game. It does these little cutscenes sometimes when you get a good hit. Alright, now I need to really go. Yeah, I need to just do this, knock him down, follow him again. I need to pick up the ball in the next few seconds. Alright. Oh, got a stun off. That's even better. Gonna try and pick this up. Cool. And probably go for a throw to get it to my runner.
If they could hit like they moved the ball, I'd be one happy ogre.
Then probably move this guy. Move. Out here. I don't know. I gotta move. Gotta move. Go! Get him! Reroll. Crap! So, hey, I injured him though. So on that one, I rolled a thing where we both go down when I hit him, and I tried to re-roll, and I just rolled into it again. And since that happened, I probably wasted my re-roll there. I honestly should have just taken it the first time. My turn is over, and these guys don't get to move. But I don't think they probably would have gotten to move anyway, because I was doing things very slowly there. So now the AI is going to go, and I can take a breath. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to shift my boys very well, so they're going to impede my progress. I was trying to kind of set up a block for my runner here. But hopefully with... Oh, what's he doing? Okay, so can I see the history of what happened there? Yeah, okay. So he tried to use Bloodlust and rolled a 1, which his Bloodlust apparently is a vampire ability. Immediately after declaring an action with a vampire, roll a d6. On a 2+, the vampire can carry out the action as normal. However, on a 1, the vampire must feed on a thrall, teammate, or a spectator. So essentially he just rolled a 1, so he couldn't actually do what he wanted. And that luckily freed up some space for my friends here. And I really need to not do nothing like I did last time. So I'm just going to move up my thrower. He's probably not going to do a ton, but he's also not going to do anything when he's back where he was. I'm going to stand this guy up. Can he do a hit on this guy? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm going to try and see if I can get around this right side, which I think I need to make my big boys tangle with theirs. Unfortunately, that's going to require a dodge. I thought I could get in there, but I guess it's because I'm moving to this guy's zone. Okay. Let's move him here.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Let's move him. Oh, he already stood up. I can't move him there, though, because my runner's got to get through there. Can I try and knock him down? 50% dodge. That man's strong. Why is that man so strong? Okay, but I can get him around there.
He'll get an assist now.
Which was stupid. Alright, I'm gonna just try and get this guy down.
This is going to be decisive.
Ugh. Gotta re-roll. The push is decent, and I'll follow him to kind of break their line up a little bit. And then this boy will be able to move up. This boy will be able to kind of block out that one. Take that boy up there. Kind of get a screen. Normally, I wouldn't be able to go this far, but with the advantage of having my rat men be runners for the most part, I'm able to reposition pretty well.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
And I could try and run for it, but that's not probably very likely to succeed. 83% dodge and then go for it. I've already used my reroll this turn, so I'm just going to be safe to dodge and then get behind my blockers. And I'll take that as a pretty good turn. They won't be able to get to me probably because these guys aren't that mobile and they'd have to dodge out of all of these people's tackle radius. I am right in front of these boys, which is dangerous. Yeah, because he's going to hit me here. Okay, he didn't actually. He decided not to go for the hit and actually re-rolled into a push, which works very well for me. So I think I'm probably going to score on my next turn, which is awesome. Going for another Bloodlust, and this time he did get the 2+. They're rolling pretty crappy, though. They haven't been able to knock down any of my boys, despite their... Oh, he's vampiring on his friend. I don't know what that does, but I'm sure it's not great for me. Gonna get a knockdown, but overall... He didn't do the knockdown? Alright. So I've got a touchdown. There's nobody in my... Oh, okay, I guess I got an 83% dodge, but odds are good I'll be able to do that. But I could also try and press my luck here by trying to injure some of their players so they have less to work with. They do have reserves out here, but like if I was able to injure one of like the big boys, they'd have to replace it with somebody who's probably not as sophisticated. In order to do that, I would need to surround him as much as possible to get an advantage. Because right now, if I tried to hit him, I got double red dice, which means not only does it roll twice, they get to pick the result, which would probably just result in me getting knocked over myself. So, who is helping this guy? +1 strength from him. If I go here, would it be any better? No. I think I should try knocking this guy down.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
I got blocked, so this works for me, just as a regular knockout. Does it give me +2? Okay, cool. So since there are here people in these guys' tackle radius, I get 2 dice on this guy, and I can just do a straight down on him. I'll probably follow him. No injury, unfortunately, but I can also try and foul him to make it even more likely I injure him. Any other great moves? Don't really think so. Can I get him here without dodging? Can I get him here without dodging? No. I'll probably just go for the foul right now. 72% chance. Okay. Stun. Not much of anything. I think I'm just going to go for the touchdown. Got to get that dodge roll, which we did, and got our peachy S. Touchdown for the Sniffy Skitters. I think for the most part, offense is going to be easier for me on this team than defense, just because I think it's going to be hard to get the ball away from them, because I'm not the world's most frontline team. Who are these men? Yeah, I might move this one up a little, or change this one up a little bit. Just to get him a little closer to the action. Maybe, nope, I just switched them. Maybe I will keep him backed out a little bit. Dang it. This one, go here. Okay. Where do I want to kick this thing? Why is this guy kicking? I don't know. Probably want to have it basically as far back as possible. Though there is a range with all these arrows where it can land. So I'll probably just kind of do it a little bit out of the way. Try not to touch back it. Perfect defense. Nice. Now I get perfect defense. So this is where the ball is going to land. I think it probably also bounces afterwards, but I can react to my current situation with these men. Which I think I just might make more of a front line. Just because I'm gonna have trouble with these guys.
Just what are you doing, Jim?
Maybe I'll just do it with this side.
Why are you polishing your fangs, Jim?
Since we are now zapped across the old world in high destiny, cabal...
We know it's going over on this side. So maybe I'll move these guys up a little bit. And then this guy's got 3 strength. These guys also have 3 strength, but they're going to be assisted by this guy with 4. So I'll probably put him out here because this guy's radius is only within 1 of him. I think that's probably a decent thing. Can I have 2 more players in the wide right zone? So I gotta shift this guy out here.
You got anything cool recorded on your WizWo box?
I might put him back a bit.
Yes. You know, I'm addicted to that
Okay, so it bounced back towards him a little bit.
I never know which little bearded grunt is going to die next. Then there's Dr. Flu, a time traveler with Nurgle's rot, travels through history infecting everybody. It's really rather good. But some of the plots are a little overblown. The ball is in the player's hands.
This is probably not going to be good for me. Just a push is better than I would have thought. The good thing is that his big boys don't have the block ability that mine do, so when he rolls a skull with a little flash, it's not quite as good for him. Because if he picks that, he would knock himself down as well, and that would end his turn. Whereas if I pick it, only he goes down. Wow, he manages to stay up here pretty decently.
They're gathering around that lone plate.
Okay.
Like halflings round a sandwich.
Look at Twinkle Toes there.
Nobody's gone down. Well done, Ratman. So that just makes it easier for me to act this turn. So I will probably... move this guy. Yeah. Move this guy here, so he's more on the side of the ball.
That's a holding maneuver if ever I saw one.
Keep my runners back since they're not really going to do much for hitting anyway, and hopefully they'll be able to respond to wherever they go. Alright, I didn't blitz with that man. Trying to see where I can position to hopefully get the best odds here. That's nice. Okay. So probably just try and pin these two down with my men
They're getting up close and personal.
to close up this left side a little bit more.
So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Move this guy in to reinforce my friends. I've got one more reroll. I don't know that I really want to go for that right now. I'll just go for the straight 2 on this guy. So I can knock him down and push him this way, which I think will be good to break their line a little bit, and I'll follow him. Then I'll move this man in to assist with the big boy, which gives us +1 on that. With our blocker, which is a decent odds. I can use this guy immediately if I use my 1 blitz for the turn to hit there, but that's also a 1 die. So I'm going to do this with my 1 die that has block. I'll take a move, that's fine. I'll follow him again to break their line a little bit, and maybe that'll... Yeah, I thought so. Give me a better odds on this blitz. I'm fine with knocking us both down and ending my... Got knocked out though. Apothecary, I could make it so that doesn't happen. I think I'll save it in case an injury happens. That's unfortunate. Oh! We both got knocked out though. Okay, so it's an even trade. That's fine then. So I rolled us both getting down, which was okay, not great. I was wanting just to limit their amount of strength on the board. Unfortunately, I got knocked out, which means I'm kind of out here. I guess that's his team. Where am I? I'm out here until I wake up. So I've got limited numbers, but then he also got knocked out from it, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Gonna get down to there, unfortunately.
He's about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to set up a defense here. I'm gonna bring my runner out here. Since they're committing to the right side, I can take my mobile boys if they're needed. How much is my dodge percentage? 67, that's better than I would have thought. Okay, so I could bring my beefiest boy to try and knock out the ball, but that's going to require some finessing before I can try that. So I think I'm gonna try this first, probably. They're just one die, though. Okay. What do I want to do? I want to bring him back here, just to create another tackle zone in case they start moving up on me. I'm gonna move this boy up just to create some difficulty for them moving.
Tongue is about to hit the fan.
This guy can move freely. I need to make sure I don't block off this guy's path. So I'll move him here. Oh, he couldn't move freely, but he got a good roll on the dodge. Whoops. So I got +1 on him now. How much dodge does he need? They all need 67%. I really like to get this guy down. Does this give us numbers here for 2? No. Okay. I'm not sure why. I guess maybe because this guy. I don't have much time here, so I gotta make some decisions.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Reroll. Ah. Terrible. Terrible, awful. I re-rolled both down into just me down. So that was about as bad as it could have gone. And he just hypnotized me, which is fun. Oof. Got 3 on me because there's so many boys.
Help the ball carrier.
He's gonna knock me down and be able to basically run freely. This is kind of what I was afraid of with defense specifically. Just that I am a good bit weaker than them. So, making much progress on getting the ball away is gonna be diff. Especially now that they got a just cube of men. So this hypnotize, I think, is going to make me not be able to act, right? What is this? I don't know. Or maybe it just makes it more likely that I fail? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what it is. Alright, so I got to stand my men up. Stand up, please.
Very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
What can I guess I can only blitz once, so it's probably not going to be great. My man can move freely over here, so I'll send in the reinforcements. Move this guy up.
That's it. Get in their face.
I think I'm just going to go for a blitz on this guy.
Unity is strength.
Push him back, and I can at least follow him to get an immediate block on the ball carrier. With my stronger man, so nice. Managed to stun him too. %67 dodge. I think that's still my best odds. Cool. To get that man back into a good position, then I'm just going to try and put the hurt on him with these guys.
Smell your breath and see the dead insects.
And we downed ourselves. But whatever, they weren't doing anything over there anyway. This turn probably won't go great.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
And he's going to be able to push me twice, because he's going to push one man into another, and that shoves the second guy. That wasn't terrible. That is terrible. Oh, I can dodge. Yeah, no, never mind. Haha! So I've got that dodge ability, which I forgot. If he rolls this, I can use it to not get knocked down. Instead, I change it to a push, which can be dangerous because if you get pushed out of the map, the field, you get killed by the fans. I guess you don't always get killed. You can just get hurt or stunned or something, but it's bad. Crap. I was really hoping he wouldn't go down because I needed to get into range of... Gosh darn it. My rats are not sturdy!
Smacked a player to relieve his team.
Well, this is unfortunate. I guess he couldn't push me out with that ability. Yeah, this guy I feel like is kind of just gone, but we'll see if I can get some lucky defense. What are my odds of getting away here? 83. I'll take it.
I bet the opposition didn't even see it go by.
Against Skaven.
67, 83, so I'll save that for now.
Smells like old
83.
cheese. Let it rip.
Both of my strong men. I can't even get him into blitz range. Can I get this one into blitz range? Not without really. Yeesh. Okay, so I could get a 2 die on that if I could survive a 67% dodge. I'm out of rerolls. So I should stand my men up first, if nothing else. Alright, I can't, because that's a thing. Okay, I think I just want to do this now. Yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate. Lost the 2/3 chance, which of course isn't crazy odds, but that went better than it could have.
The less the feathers there are around the ball, the easier it's going to be to move.
He won his dodge though, so I got out of my little slight block I had. This runner is just going to be on the other side of the field. That's actually pretty good, because I'm going to get my thick man moved closer to their ball carrier. Of course, he's going to have another chance, and he's going to have to re-roll that. Cool. That's not bad. Man, that guy won 2 dodges? At least he failed on whatever that is. I will dodge again. Alright, that's not bad. That kind of moves me into a position. That went pretty okay. Stand this man up. Move him out as far as he can go without having to roll. Get my blockers, or well, runners back in position to block.
Some defensive pressure gathering.
Might keep him here, actually.
Put pressure on the ball. Can't argue with that.
Got a 2 die on this, I'll take that.
Together.
Knock him down. Move out. There's no chance I have anything good on these guys, right? 67. This guy doesn't have dodge. 50% dodge. 67, I get a 2. I think that's probably my best odds right now. Really? And we're KO'd again. Good news is there's only 1 turn left in the half. And I think he has to score this turn, if I remember correctly. Which I don't think is too likely. Also good news is... Oh crap. No! My man is dead! Alright, so that sucks. Oh wait, I saved my apothecary! Yes! No! I didn't do it fast enough because I was celebrating! Oh no. Okay. So my man died. I could have saved it and just upgraded it to an injury. But now I don't have that guy anymore. And I'll have to spend money on recruiting a new one. Crap. So now with the half, my men have an opportunity, except my guy who died, to get up. So 2 of my 3 knocked out guys got up. I think I'm only down 1 man. But given that took 48 minutes and I don't want to do another full half, I'll go ahead and save it there and likely come back for the second half for another John's Fleeting Favorites in the future. With the half, your rerolls reset. I don't believe your apothecary resets. But we were able to keep our defense up there, and they weren't able to score in the first half, and now we're going to kick it off to them again. Unfortunately, I do think we are a player down because we don't have any reserves. So we have 1 dead and 1 knocked out. And I guess they have 1 injury and 1 knocked out. So, I can't believe the countdown timer went so fast. I couldn't save my man. That was terrible. So I guess we're even. I could count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I thought we were. Unfortunate. Especially with these big boys just so hard to get down, and they have an advantage killing my men. But hopefully we'll be able to delay them again. That might just be my tactic, rather than even trying to get the ball and score again. Because if they do score and turn it over, we'd have to
Blood Bowl might be
get up into business pretty quick to hopefully get the W instead of a tie. I'm not sure what happens with these if you tie. Maybe it's overtime,
It's just
which probably wouldn't be in my advantage either, because my numbers are down. But that's Blood Bowl. I really like it. I hope you could make sense of it. Some of it I don't fully remember, like how the advantage works exactly with getting 2 die rolls versus 1 versus red. But generally, bigger the men, harder they are to hit, and the worse odds you have, and such. So I really like it. I'll save and quit for now. And we might come back to this later.